Shamai GTA Chums on the podium this week is a car that you absolutely must win. RP, damn it. It's the Sultan Classic. This is the four-door Subaru Impreza, the original, the best, the one that started it all. The 555. It's very nice, but this build is not particularly nice. But don't worry about it. I'll show you a very nice build outside because you need to win this car. If you want to purchase it, it's on Southern San Andreas Autos on 4 doors, and it's about 1.2 to 1.7 million. Here is my build. Here's a little bit of a niggle for you. Those fog lights don't work, the yellow fog lights down there, but it looks very good except for the scrape there. The camber of the wheels, well, maybe you'll like that, maybe you won't. It's not very rally-like. This is, of course, Colin McRae's rally car, but in black, which should be blue to make it the correct colour. But I think everything else about it is just about right. So I'm going to take it to the chop shop, and we're going to see if we can customise it to the max. Watch where you're going, madam, and then we're going to take it for a little drive as we're doing now. You can hear the engine sound is very nice. Sounds just like the real thing. A lot of the details in this car are just about right. Look at the internals, for example. They're very crap, just like the real car. Oh, come on, mate. So, we're going to get to the chop shop with a load of damage to repair any minute now. And just take a left down here, and we'll be there. So, it's a very good car, not to be confused with the Sultan RS Classic, which is the tuner's variant of this car, and therefore you cannot race this in tuner's races, but it is, for all intents and purposes, the same performance, pretty much the same car, even though in real life this was the most successful variant compared to the two-door that is the Sultan RS Classic. However, the two-door was probably faster overall, but back at the time, this was the most successful rally car. It won the World Rally Championship with TV's Colin McRae. Let's have a look at the liveries then to start things, kick things off again, and maybe we'll get rid of them entirely and do a nice clean build. There's that white stripe that you get with the Podium. You have some decent enough liveries. That stripy one, I quite like that one. Impotent Rage. I've not really done any Impotent Rage builds. I'm not going to start now. I don't really like it. It doesn't look great. Not a fan of Impotent Rage as well. It is quite funny, but you know, I've seen better. None. We're going to go with 0, and I'm probably going to sneeze at some point here. But we're going to go with primary colour. What is this? This is a metallic, isn't it? Carbon black. So we're going to go matte. That sneeze is coming. Grey. So I was going to go do a matte grey, but it already is grey, frustratingly, and I was going to do what I was going to do. So midnight blue looks very good, but still it's on the dark end of the spectrum. I don't know if the light colours look really good with these matte colours, honestly, but if I was going to go light, maybe I was thinking yellow actually. Just a plain and simple build without any kind of oddness to it. Or a green also looks great, but these aren't really the kind of doesn't really nod towards the original. I suppose a bright colour, matte colour is not something that you would have got in the original, but it's a modern build. Let's look at the classic secondaries just to see what we can put on it. I'm feeling like it needs something just to make it pop, which is going to be some kind of maybe a red to really contrast it, but maybe I should go blue, maybe an ultra blue. So where's that red? We've got the tangerine colour, pink, no, but red, candy red. What about just red? I've already been through that, haven't I? Blaze red. Just plain old red will do me. Very nice, like it. Crew emblem goes on the door. New crew emblem because I've been using the crew colours. My chums haven't got set up a decent crew colour. Right, so let's have a look at what you've actually got. We've got all the brakes and armies upgraded to the max. So front bumpers. So I like this one. This is my favourite. You want a registration plate, you could go something like that. This is pretty decent as well. Not that one with the intercooler at the front, but that one with kind of the vents in front of the intercooler. It still looks quite rally-esque. Quite. So we're going to go with that, quite. That's what posh people say. Quite. This is probably the only bumper because it comes down a bit. Maybe the stock is better for a rally kind of car that it is and a rally build. But I kind of like the way the holes are cut out for the exhaust, so I'm going to stick with that. Right, exhaust. Speaking of exhaust, look at the hole there because it's a single. We want a double, and I don't think there's anything else for it other than the dual carbons. That's it. That is your choice. I'm going to stick with that. Headlights. So we've We've got the primary housing. Oh, right, we're just colouring up the outsides, which is not terribly exciting other than to make it a primary colour. We can go with a secondary to add kind of value there. Let's go with a secondary just to add that red colour. It kind of it's a bit of eyeliner. If you're into eyeliner, drop a like. Yeah, you. You Gothics. No, I love the Gothics. I'm not saying that as a negative. I'm saying, yeah, you. That sounds negative, doesn't it? I don't mind. I've never tried eyeliner. Actually, no, I have actually. I was on stage once as a child, forced to go on stage. Not a child, but you know, kind of mid-child. Yeah, it was all right. I don't know what to do with this. GT HUD seems to be the way to go because it's got that. You want that chunky bit for the rally car, and I can't take away the nod from being a rally car. I don't want a standard kind of street car. I still want that Impreza kind of look, so I don't want to get rid of that scoop, even though that might be something to go for. Just not feeling it, so I'm going to leave it as it is. I think we've done enough changes getting rid of that livery plate. We could continue the whole red kind of yellow theme, which you may hate completely, but I'm going to go with it. And roof. I can't remember if it had a scoop on it. Do we have a scoop option? Oh, sticker bomb. You cannot do that. You would never do this on the original. I've never seen a sticker bomb Impreza, so don't do it. Sunstrip. Because it's a rally build, I've kept with the sunstrip, but the problem is we don't have any kind of writing. We need some kind of writing on it. Oh, there's the scoops. So I suppose with a rally build, you go for a single scoop if you're going to do it. Yeah, let's just wang that on just for the hell of it. Why not? Don't put the box on. Don't do it. Skirts. So we got the street skirts because we got the secondary colour coming through. I think they're good. They're chubbed up enough. They're just about right. So yeah, we're going to leave those. Spoiler is where we can change it to make more of a. I mean, it's not really a rally build at the moment. A proper rally build, and that's funny because actually, didn't we have a rally build like that? That's more like an Evo. But where is it? Damn it! That's why I've not put that on. Just don't seem to have the right spoiler. Is that the right spoiler? Is that really it? I can't remember. I don't remember it being like that, but I remember it being more oval. But yeah, anyway, gonna probably leave the spoiler because I just like the look of it more. But what we can do, as it's not a rally build, I can tint the windows. So this is a suspension. You can go sport. So you know what? I think I'm going to go sport. In the original, not the original, the tuner's variant, the sport makes it less jiggly on the corners. So for that reason, we're going to go with a sport. Looks more like a rally built car as well, even though it should be raised a little bit more. Transmission is updated, turbo, wheels and all that. I'll show you what rims these are. All-terrain, off-road. I've gone off-road because it's you know, it's an off-road car, and that's the nearest nod towards the actual rims that you can get with the off-road rims. And obviously off-road because it's a rally car. What else? Tyres, bulletproofs, yellow tyre smoke is appropriate. Windows, I'm going to go and black it out because it's more of a street modern build rather than a rally build. So that's what we're doing. Window spoilers. Yes, we can kind of put this jazz on the back, but I'm not sure about it. Something small if we're going to go there. So maybe we will just put a little one on just for a bit of fun. And that's it, done, complete. We'll go for a drive, lots of customization to it. Sorry it took quite a long time. Most of the video is customization. So you can already see it's a good car, it's a good looking car, you can make some decent builds out of it. The internals looks like the original, but you might want something more like a rally build on the internal, in which case I suppose you're going to buy the tuner's variant. But as you're winning it, this is the choice car this week to obtain for free. So get spinning the wheel. With regards to performance, it's all-wheel drive, because it's a rally car, that's what it was. It was one of those first influx, early kind of all-wheel drive rally cars, and it was one of the most successful, the one that stands out that made the name Subaru Impreza. Nobody heard of the Impreza before this car came along. Nobody in my country anyway, not in. So maybe in Japan it was more of a thing, but I don't know. Maybe not even there, nobody cared. Maybe it was like the Escorts. Actually, the Escort was a rally car, it's not a good example. Oh, come on, mate. But you can see it's a decent car, it handles nicely. Despite being an all-wheel drive, it's got decent cornering ability. And even when you get up to speed, I think it gets a bit more perky. Come on, mate, get out of my way. Gets a bit more perky around the corners, gives you a bit of oversteer, I think, if I'm correct. Should be on a track rather than here, because there's too many cars really for me to enjoy it. Bit of understeer there. Weird. Right, if you found this video useful, then do drop a like, because I would enjoy that. Give me your comments if you've got any tips for this car, for racing, what you think of it, what you think of the tuner's variant. Is it your favourite tuner's car? But this is not the tuner's car, but it's always a valid comment. Thank you very much for watching, and have a most excellent day if you're playing this GTA. Nice.